The South Africa we inherited in 1994 had been constructed over 350 years.
That our constitution is one of the fairest constitutions.
Our constitution, it's not a very transformative document.
They were not happy, we were not happy.
The Constitution itself is a constraining mechanism.
There are problems about social cohesion and national cohesion.
The Constitution has not provided the ideals it claims.
It is necessary to have a national dialogue to confront the issues that divide us.
Mr. President, if you were an ordinary citizen, what would your advice be to the current head of state?
I think that is the first thing that any leadership needs to do, not to tell lies to itself.
Is it not an opportune moment for us maybe to reconstitute some sort of constituency assembly?
Can we really say that we have achieved the equality?
There are problems that relate to the politics and governance in the country. This constitution, like all other constitutions, will be a product of its time.
It is important of us to read these beyond the acts themselves.
Burning of a school is a crime.
Whose responsibility should it be?
Our constitution is not totally transformative.
How do you, as a white woman, correlate or sympathize with the Pan-Africanist agenda?
White South Africans need to open their eyes.
Let us demand that government understands it.
Do you consider yourself African as well?
I can claim unashamedly I'm an African.
Do you think that the current leadership is using the country's past to stay in power?
Are we doing enough to mentor the people who are coming after us?
If we forget that past, many things will go wrong.
We cannot forget our past.
There is something that is going wrong with the society. A business in South Africa is not investing in the economy. The Zimbabweans have got a very, very different attitude towards land. Who is working in construction? Don't want to continue this discrimination against women, that women are lesser beings than the men. Women get pregnant and they have to raise babies. There are very, very few women professors. It would not have happened if we had engaged in the gender mainstreaming.
We as women, to be recognized as people who are equal to men, we have to perform like men do.
Again, not in any way to suggest that women must become men.
Aren't we allowed to show it in our own way?
Perhaps the end of the age of heroism.
I'm not a man.
Heaven forbid that women must become men.